You are not lazy, and you are not broken. You are simply tuned into the wrong frequency. I see you. I truly see you. I know how tired you feel, my dear, from the deep, heavy exhaustion that settles not just in your bones, but in the very core of your being, in your soul itself. You wake up each morning, and before your feet even touch the floor, the weight is already there, a silent, invisible anchor in your chest, a dull, throbbing ache that whispers, "Here we go again, you. Try so incredibly hard. Don't you? You give your absolute best in every area of your life. You work diligently, pouring your energy into your tasks, often sacrificing your own well-being for others. You pray with all your heart, sending your deepest desires and requests out into the universe, visualizing a better future, a life of ease and abundance. You read every book, listen to every guru, follow every piece of well-meaning advice, always searching for that one missing piece. You believe in goodness, in kindness, in hard work, in the power of manifestation, in divine timing. Yet here you are, still running on that relentless, exhausting hamster wheel, pushing and pushing, often feeling like you are fighting against an invisible current. You watch your dreams, once so vibrant and clear, fade like smoke into the thin air, replaced by the crushing burden of debt, of financial strain, of constant worry pressing down on you. It is a relentless knot in your stomach that tightens with every bill, every unexpected expense, every moment of fear for the future. It feels like the universe has utterly abandoned you, doesn't it? Like you are shouting your heart out into a vast empty void. And no one, no cosmic force, no divine hand is listening. This struggle is not just mental, it is deeply physical. You feel a persistent mental fog that makes clear thought an impossible task, blurring your focus, stealing your creativity, making every decision feel monumental. There is a constant hum of stress, a low-level anxiety that keeps you awake through the long, lonely nights, your mind racing, replaying worries, unable to find peace. This, my friend, is the slave wave, this constant, frantic push, this feeling of being trapped in a spiritual and biological cage. It is the invisible barrier that separates you from the ease and abundance you know deep down in your truest self is your inherent birthright. This relentless cycle drains your spirit, dims your inner light, and makes you question everything you thought you knew about manifesting your best life, about living a life connected to divine flow. The stress of it all feels like a physical thing, a tightening grip around your heart, making it hard to breathe, hard to hope, hard to truly believe that anything could ever truly deeply change for you. It leaves you feeling isolated, misunderstood, and profoundly alone in your struggle, despite your sincere efforts to connect with something greater than yourself. This is the weight of generational trauma, to an unspoken inheritance that keeps you in this low vibration, an energetic pattern passed down, preventing you from soaring. What if I told you, with all the warmth and compassion in my heart, that this crushing struggle is not your fault, not your bad karma, not a test. You are failing, not a punishment, for something unknown. What if I revealed a soul-shattering truth, a profound, ancient secret, whispered through generations, now validated by cutting-edge neuroscience itself? Your struggle, your profound exhaustion, your feeling of being utterly stuck despite all your sincere efforts, it is not a spiritual failing. It is a biological reality, a physical condition within your own magnificent brain. There is a truly sacred part of your brain, a tiny yet magnificent organ nestled deep within the intricate folds of your temporal lobe, that is meant to be your direct, unwavering connection to God, to the boundless universe, to the infinite stream of abundance that flows eternally. We, in our wisdom traditions, have always called it the God organ. Modern science, in its profound discoveries, now knows it as the hippocampus. This miraculous part of your brain is not just for memory. It is your primary receiver, designed to perceive and resonate with the highest frequencies of ease, of intuition, of profound clarity, of pure unadulterated prosperity. It is your antenna to the divine, a finely tuned instrument for receiving universal blessings. But my dear friend, the relentless, insidious stress of our modern world, the constant pressure of living paycheck to paycheck, the heavy weight of generational trauma, passed down through silent screams, unspoken fears, and inherited patterns of scarcity, the endless scrolling through fear-mongering news cycles, and comparison culture on social media, all of this has physically damaged this precious sacred organ. It has caused your God organ, your very own hippocampus, to literally shrink. Picture it like this, if you will imagine your heart. What if your heart, the organ that beats life into you, was constantly under attack, making it weaker, smaller? It would struggle to pump life. In the same way, if your antenna, your profound connection to the universe, has been bent, broken, and physically diminished, how can you expect to tune into the clear, vibrant, expansive frequency of abundance? How can you clearly hear the whispers of opportunity, the joyful song of ease, the powerful, undeniable rhythm of divine flow, when your very connection point is muted, dulled, and physically compromised? This shrunken hippocampus, bathed in the frantic, fearful, contracting energy of the slave wave, keeps you trapped in a cycle of perceived lack. It keeps you from receiving the blessings, the miracles, the unexpected gifts that are constantly circling you, waiting to land directly in your lap. It is not that the universe has abandoned you, not for one moment. It is that your physical ability to perceive, to connect with, and to receive its infinite gifts has been compromised, dulled, and physically diminished by the very system designed to keep you struggling, to keep you feeling inadequate, to keep you in a state of constant want. This is the invisible cage, the deep biological reason for your tireless efforts, yielding so little. Your brain, through no fault of your own, has been physically rewired by stress and trauma to block out your natural, inherent birthright of abundance, peace, and joyous flow. It is a biological wall that prevents your higher self from fully expressing its magnificent potential, leaving you feeling frustrated and disconnected from your true source of power. The deep reason you are going through this pain is specifically because of your shrunken hippocampus. That is the root cause. So if you want to start changing this reality today by simply regrowing this connection with a sound wave, then click the link in the description right now and change your life today. Now, to understand how we truly heal this, let us peer behind the veil into a truth more profound and more ancient than you might possibly imagine. The truth, my friend, is that powerful organizations, those who truly understand the intricate fabric of reality and how human consciousness shapes it, have known about these profound frequencies for decades. For over 50 years, entities like the CIA have extensively studied human brain waves, understanding their immense, almost supernatural power to influence our reality, to shape our thoughts, to dictate our feelings, and ultimately to control our destiny. They know with absolute scientific certainty the profound difference between the frantic, desperate energy of the struggling of the poor and the calm, expansive, effortlessly flowing state of the truly wealthy. The slave wave, the one you have been unknowingly trapped in, is what modern neuroscience precisely calls the beta wave. Stated is the frequency of stress, of constant alertness, of hypervigilance, of fight or flight. It is the state of mind where your body is constantly producing cortisol, the stress hormone, bathing your precious God organ in chemicals that cause it to further shrink. This beta state is necessary for immediate survival, for escaping danger, but it is utterly corrosive to long-term peace, to sustained prosperity, and to your spiritual well-being. In beta, your brain is like a buzzing, agitated hive, constantly reacting to external stimuli, constantly in defense mode, constantly trying to solve problems from a place of fear and lack. This state, my dear one, keeps your God organ shrunken, keeps you locked in that invisible cage, further cementing your struggle and making true abundance feel forever out of reach. It is a self-perpetuating, debilitating cycle of lack and exhaustion. On the other hand, the truly abundant, the calm, wealthy souls who seem to manifest money, opportunities, and miracles with what appears to be effortless grace, they operate on a fundamentally different frequency. This, my friend, is the billionaire brain wave. This is the theta wave state. Theta is the profound frequency of deep intuition, of spontaneous healing, of effortless creation, of direct connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe. In theta, your brain opens up in a way it cannot in beta. Your God organ, your hippocampus, begins to expand, to repair itself, to regenerate and reconnect. It becomes a powerful, highly sensitive receiver, actively attracting perfect ideas, synchronistic opportunities, and boundless abundance from the universe with magnetic, undeniable force. When you are consistently in theta, the entire world around you literally shifts to match your inner state. Money begins to appear unexpectedly, not because you worked harder, but because you are now perfectly tuned to its vibrational frequency. Your intuition becomes incredibly sharp, guiding you with perfect clarity to the right people, the right decisions, the most beneficial paths, almost as if you have an inner GPS to prosperity. The universe itself begins to actively conspire in your favor, not against you, aligning events and circumstances for your highest good. For too long, this profound, life-changing knowledge has been deliberately kept from you, from the good-hearted, hard-working people who deserve it most. You have been tirelessly told to work harder, to hustle, to strive, to push against the invisible current of resistance, while the true effortless mechanism of creation, of abundance, of divine flow has been hidden in plain sight, reserved for a select few. But no more, my dear one. Your time has come. You are here now, awake to this ancient secret, ready to reclaim your divine birthright. You are ready to step out of the frantic, fear-based slave wave and into the calm, creative, abundant flow of the billionaire brain. Wave transforming your life from the inside out. You do not need to work harder. You do not need to strive, or you do not need to struggle endlessly. What you need, my friend, is to heal the organ. You need to repair and gently regrow that precious God organ, your hippocampus, so it can once again sing in perfect harmony with the universe, fully receiving all its blessings. You need to effortlessly tune into the billionaire brain. Wave the theta frequency, bringing you ease and flow. We have been blessed with a truly simple, yet profoundly transformative path, a sacred tool of liberation, an ancient secret, now powerfully married with cutting-edge modern neuroscience. It is not a product in the conventional sense, but a gift, a divine blessing specifically for tired, struggling souls like yours. Imagine for just a moment a simple 7-minute sound ritual, a sacred journey through carefully designed harmonizing sound waves meticulously engineered by leading neuroscientists to gently, effortlessly guide your brain out of the frantic, contracting beta state and into the expansive, healing and infinitely creative theta frequency. This ritual is a blessing, a daily moment of sacred stillness, of profound self-care, where you simply listen as these specific therapeutic sound waves wash over you, bathing your entire being in their healing vibration. They begin to gently massage, repair, and heal your shrunken hippocampus. They lovingly encourage it to regrow, to blossom, to once again become the powerful, sensitive antenna it was always meant to be, fully capable of receiving the universe's bounty. With each listen, each sacred 7-minute journey, you are not just relaxing your mind, you are actively, biologically rewiring your brain for effortless abundance, for peace, for joy. You are quite literally expanding your physical capacity to receive all the good that is waiting for you. You will begin to feel the persistent tightness in your chest, that familiar knot of anxiety, slowly, gently melt away, replaced by a profound, pervasive sense of peace. An inner calm you may not have felt in years, or even decades. That persistent mental fog that has clouded your judgment and stolen your creativity will lift, revealing crystal clear intuition, powerful insights, and creative solutions you never knew you possessed. You will find yourself calmer, more centered, more present, and deeply attuned to the subtle guiding whispers of the universe, hearing messages and seeing signs that were previously invisible to you. And as your God organ expands, as you consistently tune into the billionaire brain, wave, something truly miraculous and deeply personal begins to happen. Abundance, in all its forms, begins to flow into your life with an ease and grace you once only dreamed of, that once felt impossible. Money will appear unexpectedly, often from sources you could never have anticipated. Opportunities will present themselves with effortless grace, aligning perfectly with your highest good. Your relationships will deepen, becoming richer with love, understanding, and authentic connection. The physical feeling of stress, that constant companion that burden on your shoulders, will simply dissolve, leaving you feeling light, free, energized, and utterly at peace with yourself and your path. This, my dear one, is not magic in the mystical sense. It is profound, undeniable biology. It is the science of abundance revealed and simplified, made accessible for you right here, right now. This simple 7-minute sound ritual is your key, your personal liberation from the frantic slave. Wave your direct, clear path to reclaiming your divine birthright of ease, joy, health, and boundless prosperity. It is waiting for you, a beacon of hope, a tangible tool for transformation. It is your time to heal, to expand, to finally receive with open hands and an open heart all that the universe has been desperately trying to give you, all the blessings that are truly meant for you. The sound wave is waiting for you. The path to ease, to true abundance, to the life you have always dreamed of is just a click away. You deserve this peace, you deserve this freedom, you deserve this ease. Click the link in the description right now